So yeah, chapter 13. Yep. Yep, as long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution. The key to dispelling the minister's doubt is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Yep, still typing with only one finger. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out in the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. That's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama. Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate you! Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. I mean, that seems easy enough, like, how are we gonna bring the phone to her? It's like, the lighter. There we go. That was the easiest chapter ever. Uh-oh. Never mind. Amelie, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Okay, never mind. It's not gonna be easy. I hate you! There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know. Yep, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Yep, and that lighter is sadly not gonna get us anywhere. Oh my, okay. Okay. Okay, maybe we have to wait until something is there. Oh, better not put out the lamp right now. We'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's... I mean, what if I want to make her angry? Okay, keep her out of the way. Okay, is this gonna be another thing just like in that... Okay, so the pendulum... Oh. Oh, look at the time! Oh, as I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. Okay. Okay, she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Oh, what's up there? Okay, sadly that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh. Okay. Like, that's exactly... Oh, what about this? Ah, no interaction. Okay, now what if we make things heard? Oh, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! Oh, did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? No, she probably just spends most of her days killing rats in the apartment. So that's why she's pretty calm about it. Yeah, she's more powerful than I thought. Oh, looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side. Oh, angle of those candles. Yeah, I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Okay, now what about now? What if we turn the valve? Oh boy! Uh-oh. Yep, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Yep, this chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills. Thank you. And there we go, the ass of fire. What a wonderful atmosphere. And don't worry about how she put out the flame, it's not important. Yeah, perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Alright, so now, yeah, I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, Maybe I can use it somehow. Okay, alright. Okay. Now we've got the tail just barely hanging by. Oh, what a naughty chandelier! Ooh, the reflexes. Yeah, such insolence. Alright, looks like we need better timing. Gotcha! Yep. Amelie! Amelie, help me! Oh. Take aim and nail it on the second try. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Haha, here is to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier on her is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Alright, so now how can we take advantage of this? Yep. Help! 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 What is going on here? Amelie, look, do you see this? Help me, please! Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you have to stay up there spinning too. Alright, alright. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. Yeah, except... yeah, the only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Again. But this time without Mom being in the way. Yeah, the angle of the candle. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, also sorry in advance for the rat, but yeah, his problems are not over yet. Now I really owe that poor rat an apology. But this might be a really good chance for me too. I have to get that phone to Amelie. Alright. Okay, alright, swing order. And here we go! Phone delivered! Mama! What in the world is going on here? That's okay. Rat survived. Oh, goody! Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? It'll only be a minute. Ah! Don't you dare, Amelie! I won't have it! No, I think we're totally having it. Hello, Papa? Amelie! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard... they said you were... Nah, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa! Birthday? Oh, right, it was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see? Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But, okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Mama. I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelie. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novel weird and try actually reading them. What? Maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Oh. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody's waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Nah, the rat is fine, don't worry. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is about to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for your daughter's sake, and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Till we get a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. Discontinued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Kids first. Oh hey, I can still go talk to John. Seems to me the Justice Minister has some kind of big problem on his mind. Why don't you try talking to him instead of me? Oh, I don't even think he's ready to acknowledge my existence yet. He's an anxious fellow, yes, but I bet he knows when to accept the truth. Will his face be so furrowed otherwise? What does one have to do with the other? Okay, alright. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. Yep, there we go. We now exist. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the power of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Alright, Manipulator. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer will leak national secrets in his lyric during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crimes, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Okay. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanello has been studying these cases. Yes, has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a lockroom murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another behavior like that. Nah, don't worry about the curry guy said. It's totally fine. That's, if you love curry, that's what you will look like. Yeah, my powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? Alright, mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanello can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanello, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister! Also, come on, you're not riding here. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it! Why don't deliver the document? That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. And my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh? Yeah, does that ring any bells? Signing execution order is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanello's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If somebody like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know, I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out! Yep. Eventually, she ended up being left because of him signing the order to kill Detective Jowd. And then with the kidnapping tonight. With it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator come upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else beside me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I will find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanello. This manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit. A spirit?! As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Child! Don't tell me you can hear this ghost too! I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit! Ghost! Gods in heaven! Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector! This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yep, I guess so, huh? fun. Yep, I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, eh? I'm truly sorry, Detective Zhao. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? It just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good. Detective Zhao, I don't know what to say. Alright, Cecil, you better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got an habit of taking on other people's problems. Yeah, I know. Let's see, she's in Temzik Park, huh? Alright. I knew actually, right from the beginning. You what? That you saved my life the first time we met tonight. Oh, that. When I talk about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man, I knew I was talking about me. I hated what I had become. But you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family. I'm glad to hear that. I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am. And it's all thanks to you. Alright, that's it. Enough dawdling. It's time to go to the park. No, sadly, Mom will spend the rest of the adventure all hung up onto the chandelier. We kinda just stuck it. Lynn calls, and I oblige. I take off toward Temzik Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The Manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Zhao's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Yep, we're starting to understand very slowly, but truly. But hey, at some point we're definitely... Oh, yeah, to nothingness. Alright, save. And with that said, however, we're quitting for tonight.